It's a stage of life that some of us dread and others look forward to, becoming an empty nester. And one of the first things to consider is whether to downsize your home.
Well, this morning we welcome Nancy Braun with Showcase Realty to the show. Hello, and how are you doing today?
Great, good morning.
Good.
This is something a lot of our viewers are facing. You know, when the kids are leaving the house, they're going off to college or getting jobs, that kind of thing. It might be time to consider downsizing.
Actually, people downsize quite a few times. They don't necessarily do it once. It's kind of in stages. So they might have bought the house with the children in mind, and then they wanted to be in a certain school district, or they wanted a big yard, or they wanted a pool, and now the house might not fit their needs for their current situation.
You know, you said the very first thing you need to do is consider putting your house on the market.
Yes, so it's declutter and get your homes in a staged condition. So, you know, we just live in our homes. We have pets and we have lots of stuff, and especially when you're downsizing, you're accumulating
so much
a lot
junk.
of stuff. That's right. That's right. So that's one of the biggest challenges. People kind of freeze and say, well, I have too much stuff. What am I going to do with it?
And I think it's a daunting task for most people when they think, we've lived here for 20 years. You want me to, you know, we have all this stuff. How do we manage that, Nancy? I mean, is it selling pieces of furniture? Is it donating it?
It's all above. It's all above. So there are, we can connect our clients with different services and help them figure out, you know, the three piles. Am I going to donate? Am I going to sell? Or am I going to keep? Or am I going to trash out? So we can do it, and it's just one room at a time. And we work through that because people, they don't want to necessarily move with their boxes that they moved with before, that they never opened 10 years before.
Now, what do you tell people who want to sell their home, but they don't want to sell too quick because they don't know if they have another place to move to? That's a big fear among people.
That is a big fear. So there are some financial situations where they might not have the cash to be able to buy, and it's a seller's market in this area. So there are some options. They can do a home equity line and pull some money out of their home. They could even pull from their IRA. They have a 60-day grace period without the tax burden on them. And there's some other things that they can talk to their accountant about as far as pulling money out. But I'm in a situation right now where I have a client that is buying a smaller home. They're downsizing, and the seller is downsizing another time, and they're working it out together. So one is getting access before they even close. So people work with each other. So it's not insurmountable. We can figure out a way to get from one step to the other without necessarily selling their house before they move into the other house.
Yes, don't let that be a deterrent.
Right.
Don't let that be the thing.
I have a lot of creative options.
I know you. She's a smart cookie. Yeah, I know you do. And your team works to make that happen. And when people are downsizing, there are a lot of options too. Those adult active communities. Maybe it's a townhome. Maybe it's a condo.
Right. So their life has changed, and they might want to be able to travel and not worry about keeping up with the landscaping and maintaining the home and being able to leave the home for a month and go on a cruise. Or a lot of my clients want to be in an amenities neighborhood so they can make friends. They might have bought a home with a huge lawn and they don't really know their neighbors, and instead they want to be closer together so they can meet other people and have social activities and maybe go to the community pool and go do events and parties with their neighbors. So their life and their needs and their social world has changed, and downsizing is a great opportunity rather than being strangled by this big enormous house.
Yes, it makes so much sense.
Oh, breathe.
If you're looking to downsize and want to buy or sell your home, call Nancy at Showcase Realty. The number is 704-488-3109. Again, 704-488-3109. You can also visit experthomehelp.com. Again, the website is experthomehelp.com, and that's where you'll receive a free copy of Nancy's book. It's the ultimate no-holds-barred guide to selling and buying a home in the Carolinas. So go there to receive a free copy of Nancy Braun's book. Thank you so much. You're excellent at what you do.
Thank you so
Indeed,
much.
thank you.